time for You Do the Phone Sham with listener Dustin on the line.
Yeah, we're going to keep trying to get it right. Dustin, we're going to call your beautiful and lovely wife, Tanya, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Now, you have to tell her, of course, that you've been pulled over by the popo on the way to work.
Absolutely.
That you just be frantic, Dustin, and you need her help in getting out of the ticket. You need her to lie to the cop for you, and then you need to say, honey, I told him you were pregnant and in labor and moaning, and when the cop gets on the phone, you convince him.
I sure will.
And if you pull this off, it will certainly, DC, it'll be worth their while.
Oh, it certainly will be worth your while, but really, the goal here is for her to lay it on thick when Officer Stroud gets on the phone.
We want to hear Stroud.
It's a good officer name.
I'll try my best. And just a forewarning, we are a good Christian couple, but in tense situations like this, she is known to kind of let her mouth go.
She's been known to put the good book down when she gets a little tense. That's when you ought to be picking it up.
That's correct. And it might take me a little bit because I'm famous for doing these kind of things, so it's going to take me probably a couple good minutes to get her to actually believe me.
We've got all day. Listen, DC, how'd you pick the name? I'm just curious how your mind works. Stroud, Officer Stroud.
I was looking through some names here in front of me in the paper, and I saw the name James Stroud, and I thought to myself, I could see that on a badge.
Yeah.
Officer Stroud here. Officer Stroud. Yeah. Officer Stroud. Because it rhymes with proud.
Right. That's like that movie, that's like that Robin Williams movie, Mrs. Doubtfire, when he was looking for a name. Remember he looked down at the newspaper?
Yes.
And it said,
authorities
Doubtfire was, I don't know, arson said, or arson or whatever. And he said, ooh, Doubtfire, Mrs. Doubtfure.
Mrs. Doubtfire, yes.
So you're just like that Robin Williams.
Officer Stroud. All right, here we go, Dustin. Let's see what happens.
I sure do hope she answers the phone, or we're going to have to murder the producer on live radio. Yeah. They'll surely convict us with a tape of that.
Hello?
Han,
Yeah?
I need you to come through for me quick.
Huh?
I just got pulled over again.
What?
I was going 90 in a freaking school zone.
Why?
I don't know. I wasn't even looking at the speedometer. But I really screwed up. The guy is in the back of his car right now. I think he's going to give me a mega ticket. I went and told him that you were already, in labor, and I was on my way home to get you. He wouldn't buy anything else. Finally, I told him I didn't want to tell him the reason, but he wanted to know why I was in such a hurry and going 90 in a school zone. I told him that you were in labor. I don't think he believes me, and he said that he was thinking about just maybe calling, making sure that you're all right, and maybe need an ambulance or something.
Oh,
so can you fake it if he calls you or gets on the phone? Can you just tell me you're in labor?
Yeah.
You swear?
He's already had it.
Brandon. Stop.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Tanya,
Yes.
can you do this for me?
Yes.
You promise? Okay.
Yes.
All right, he's out of his car.
I'll
He's
tell
coming.
him.
If he grabs the phone, if he wants the phone, just tell him that you're in labor. I'm on my way home.
I'll tell him that my water broke, but my contractions aren't 5 minutes apart yet.
That's fine. Here he is. Yes, sir.
Officer Stroud. Is this Officer Stroud?
Yes, sir?
Is this Tanya?
Yes, it is.
Okay, your husband Dustin tells me that you are in labor right now. Is that true?
Yes, sir. I just called him and that my water broke.
Right. It doesn't sound to me like you're in labor at all. I feel like he's lying.
Well, oh, man.
Doesn't sound to me. My wife, I have 2 children. Doesn't sound to me like...
I do, too. I have 2 kids right now, and I'm trying to take care of them at the same time.
Okay, you said your water broke?
Yeah.
Splash the water.
I'm not in the bathtub.
Well, I need the... at this point, do you realize your husband was doing 90 miles per hour in a school zone?
No. I don't even know where he's at.
He should be in jail.
What?
He should be in jail, but I am willing, if you are pregnant, to let him go. But it doesn't sound to me like you're pregnant.
Well, I don't understand.
It just doesn't...
I don't even know what's going on.
Your husband has been pulled over. I'm a police officer. I'm Officer James Stroud. And I've pulled your husband over, but he says you're pregnant. I don't hear any heavy breathing. I don't hear anything. And I'm going to take him in if I am not convinced that you two aren't scamming.
Scamming what? I don't understand.
Ma'am, are you pregnant?
Yes.
Are you in?
I have 2 kids, and I'm trying to take care of them at the same time.
Are you in labor right now?
Yes.
It doesn't sound like it.
My contractions aren't 5 minutes apart. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
doesn't
All I know is that my water broke.
It doesn't sound to me, though, as if you are. He said you're in hard labor, that you are at the point of delivery within minutes.
Well, I don't know what he told you. How am I supposed to know?
Well, I would assume he told me the truth.
It makes me upset because
Oh, I
know
called
to
him.
achieve the best I can. And I didn't this time.
So it doesn't sound to me like you're doing anything other than just, breathing heavy. I'm going to go ahead and take him in.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, you're supposed to. If you're really in labor, it would sound like you're in labor. It doesn't sound like that to me.
Well, maybe I'm not like your wife. Jesus Christ.
No, Officer James Stroud is my name, and I'll tell you what, unless you convince me that do you know what he could be charged with for doing 90 in a school zone?
No, I have no
That's a
idea.
410 violation. That's a 410, ma'am. He could do 4 to 10. All right, so I'm taking him in. It doesn't sound to me like you're pregnant at all.
Fine, I'll just call an ambulance.
Wait a minute, ma'am, don't you use that type of language with Officer Stroud. Oh, dear. Oh, Dustin.
Oh, man.
Why would she want a bucking ambulance? Why wouldn't she want one that,
I don't know, but I'll see you guys in the divorce court.
like a smooth ride? Let's get her back on the phone real fast. I tell you what, she turned on the tears.
Oh, yeah.
She's good, Dustin. She's good.
She was laying it on.
I think that was one of those moments when she had to lay the good book down, apparently.
You can't say I didn't warn you guys.
Oh, she was great. She's trying to save you, isn't she?
She's going to kill me.
What's her last name?
Hello?
Hello, who's speaking, please?
Tanya.
I'm calling from the police department. You were
Is
just...
this some kind of joke?
No, you were on the phone with one of our officers?
No. This is a
Is this
joke.
the pregnant lady?
This is retarded.
No, is this the pregnant lady?
This is freaking retarded.
I've dispatched an ambulance to your house.
Look right now, I'm gonna get really upset.
Well, hey, no, I don't care. I've sent an ambulance to your house because our officer said you needed an ambulance.
Fine, whatever.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I don't know what
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Call her back. And this time, Bill would be the ambulance driver looking for the house.
No.
You're in the neighborhood. You can't find the house.
We got to cut this one, guys.
So you're the ambulance driver. And Bill Weed's taking a wrong turn.
Oh, dear. Oh, she's taking the phone off the hook.
Oh, my.
She is taking the phone off the hook.
Any way of emergency breakthrough? Because this is an emergency.
Hey, she's trying to call me right now on the cell phone, and I can hear her beeping.
Oh, are you on the cell phone right now?
Yeah.
All right. You want to click over? Can you tell
I'll
her to,
call her right back?
yeah, tell her to hang up. You'll call her right back. Very good.
Okay, hold on.
Keep it up now.
Hello?
Yeah, it's us.
Okay, yeah, she must hung up.
All right, try her back then. I'm loving this. Dustin, we'll get you out of it, man.
Not before the ambulance gets there.
Oh, man. Still off the hook.
Well, Dustin, you may have to get yourself out of it.
Yeah, who could she be calling at a time like this?
I don't even want to know.
Now, does she have a pretty good sense of humor, Dustin?
No, not at all.
Oh, you go.
That's not good.
You know, you might ought to just go on home and tell her that you talked him out of the ticket and all's
Yeah.
well ends well.
Son,
I think I might have to, guys. You guys did great, though.
I hate to advocate fibbing, but you may just want to tell her, look, honey, I talked him out of the ticket. He felt sorry for you. Everything's fine.
son,
Well, we're moving to O'Fallon next week, so
Yes.
don't be surprised she hunts you guys down.
you might be moving alone next week to O'Fallon, Dustin. Because, son, you just don't get it. I tell you.
He ain't going to be getting it for a while. Now, Dustin, we're going to have Stephen DC T-shirts for both of you.
That's great.
And we want to send y'all out to one of the, a really nice restaurant. We've got several to pick from here in the area.
A nice dinner for two.
And we'll pick up the tab, too.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
Thanks, Dustin. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
Good
hang
luck,
on.
son. Well, try it just one more time and see if it's still, just for the heck of it, and see. I really wanted Bill Weed, the ambulance driver, to be lost. I like the way she would do the...
Maybe I'm not like your wife.
I'm trying to find the
What's
house.
ringing?
Hello.
Hey, this is the ambulance driver. I'm trying to find the house. I'm lost. I can't find the house. Where is it? He's on the right or left-hand side.
Oops. He's still on the phone. Sorry.
Are you there? Lady?
Tanya?
Tanya?
What?
Tanya, good morning. Turn off
I
the
knew this
siren.
was a f***ing joke.
Oh,
Wait
I'm
a
going to have
second.
to beat you with a Bible belt.
Wait a second.
Hey, Tanya, it's the Steve and DC Morning Radio Show.
It is.
You do? And guess what? Your loving husband, Dustin, did all this just to win you a very special night out, dinner, some T-shirts. He said you deserve a night out, having the kids and all. And, you know, since you're pregnant now and your water just broke and everything. So, congratulations, Tanya. You are a winner. Is she buying it?
How do you feel, Tanya?
Is she buying it? Tanya?
Dustin, are you there?
I'm here.
Tanya? Isn't that,
Tanya.
Isn't that great? Yeah. Good morning.
Hey, Tanya? Hey, Tanya. You could use a night out, couldn't you? Night out from all the stress, you know, the kids.
This is, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the silent treatment that Dustin will be experiencing for the next few weeks.
That is correct.
You got a nice, soft, comfy couch, Dustin?
Yeah, we do.
Good.
I don't know. I think I'll be sleeping on it for a while.
I think you will.
Hey, Tanya? Hey, Tanya.
She's not going to talk to us. Hey, Dustin, tell Tanya you love her.
I love you, babe. If you're still there, I don't even know if she's on the line anymore.
She's there.
Hey, babe.
Hey, honey.
Yeah, she's there.
Snuggle puss.
Talk to her, Dustin.
Dustin, what's her favorite kind of food so we know where to send y'all for dinner?
Italian.
Oh, we can do that. We got good Italian places.
Not a problem. We're going to take care of that, all right?
That's great. Thank you,
Good
guys.
luck to you, Tanya. And Dustin, we enjoyed playing with you. And